Good morning, YouTube. Yeah. Alrighty. Good morning, folks. It's bill time. Power bill. So basically $300. Alrighty. Notice my hat, guys. 400 AGL. Got it from Mel. Very precious hat. Should have had him sign it up here and I didn't think. Next time we get together, Mel, you're gonna have to sign this puppy, okay? If you watch this. So let me get in here on my laptop. Do 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 do. Yada yada yada. That is weird. Well, I hope people didn't think I was late. I thought I got in right at 6:30. Good morning. Who's sneaking in early? Dang, my collar's a mess. That's what I get for not waking the wife up to dress me. Hey, Jean, how you doing? Good morning. If I talk low, can you hear me okay? Got a little bit of a raspy throat today. Too much talking yesterday while I was teaching. So what's on your plate for today, Gene? Okay. Bills got to be paid. Today be red shirt Friday and red hat from 400 AGL. Kind of one of those little traditional things. And I gotta have a talk with my bank. Every time I go to their site, all I get is pop-up ads anymore. This is ridiculous. Big bill, Hourglass Electric, and the amount $243. And let me take a look at when I gotta pay that. We're gonna have that by the 18th. If they get it on the 16th, they'll have it by the 18th. 1016. Oh lordy, we got 3 people now. I might just have to change this around. Time for more coffee. Boom, boom. Yeah, this chat, I'll tell you what. It didn't take. Alrighty. Ooh, we got a crowd already. Looking good. Good morning, Roadkill. The Alabama hero. I don't know about that, but not bad. Voice is a little bit raspy from teaching yesterday. I got a ton of stuff on my plate today, the least of which is not paying these bills over here. That's why I'm working on my other computer a little bit. Tell the bank when to pay my bills. Actually kind of nice, really, if you think about it. Beats the heck out of the old way. Okay, 44. And I need to pay that on the 16th. And it's not going to be fun, but oh well. Alrighty. Now I can concentrate a little more. No, I sure don't. Morning, Mrs. RC. How are you doing? Okay, got that done. That's how I screwed it up one time, I think. Okay, so we go up here. Scheduled 243. They get theirs on the 5th of November. Okay. I'll be done. Alrighty. Alright. I need to open something else up here real quick. Okay. That's an old one. What's it doing in there? Just digging through my wall, trying to keep things straight, folks. It's getting to be a kind of a pain. Oh yeah, that's the plane. The trains. Cool. So did everybody have a good night? I could have used a lot more sleep.
Shred those two.
Sure can. They're done, huh?
Huh? No, that's this is a class I'm doing. I just pulled that down from Ben, or no, Glenn did that one.
Oh, okay. You sure you want them? Oh, you just didn't like the copies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but I changed that thing out just, well, you heard me, I was doing it while you were still teaching. And it should print now, but it's slam full. Those things I printed for my guys were a little weak, but they
It's
were
kind of
readable.
printing.
Yeah,
Print the edge right on.
yeah,
this.
I don't know what's going on with that. We didn't touch any of that, all we did was change the cartridge.
Yeah.
So something somewhere got changed. Oh, you don't think, I was wondering, if you zoomed in just the tiniest little bit, would it do that?
I didn't zoom in, I just pulled it up.
I just wonder if
But
somebody did that when they
possible.
saved it or something.
It's possible. Plus, this is the other one. This isn't the one sheet that we use.
Yeah, I know. It's the one where you gotta be careful because you'll get 3 sheets.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take care of it, bud.
Thanks.
There we go. All right. J&C. Did you get an alert today, J&C? Blizzard, good morning. Come on, computer. Cooperate. There we go. Oh well. Well, I'm honored that you woke up just to come here. Well, good morning, folks. 7 people already. That's pretty nice. Very nice. Still haven't had a chance to try and work out my, oh, what's this thing? Oh. Yeah, I don't need to get rid of this one. Need to hold on to that one.
So is the aerodynamics final class for them the 3rd day? Is it a teach back or a test?
That's a teach back.
Teach back, okay.
Yeah, it's still a teach back and then the test, and that's, is that the test? It still has 50 questions, and
It's a teach back and a test?
that's the test actually still has, no, not on the 3rd day. It's 2 days of training, 1 day of teach back, test the next day, or actually, depending upon the airframe, the test may be like the next week,
Oh, yeah, 'cause I didn't
because,
see.
because some of them take it's either the funds in the aero or the ATP or something in the aero at the same time, and it's
Okay.
like a week down the road.
Jeez, that's so stupid.
It's dumb. It's dumb, man. I don't know why some of the flows did that. It's not all the flows. It's just certain.
60 does that with the regs, with the RNAV too.
Yes,
They get
yes, they get the
test a
RNAV
week
and then they
later.
don't get it until the regs is over. It's like they think that the RNAV instruction is incorporated into the regs. We're not dealing with rocket scientists. Okay. No, no. Woohoo. Take care, Mrs. C. Or RC, excuse me. Work comes first, guys. Sorry about that. Had a couple things to iron out. I hate this chat. I have got to get... I've got to get chat up someplace else so I can see it. How can I do that? Guys, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I've got to go get my CAC card so I can get on the military computer so I can bring the chat up on that. That way I'll be able to see it because it doesn't last long enough on here. I will be right back. Short walk. Okay, I hope that didn't take any longer than Roger does when he goes and gets his coffee. But I've got to get on this computer. I'm going to bring my chat up on it so I can watch it as Dick James. Won't really be here as Dick James, but... Ooh. Alrighty. Alright, let's see if I can get into this computer. Oh, come on, what do you mean no signal? Come on, wake up, Army. There we go. Okay, hopefully I'll have chat here shortly. Okay. Excuse me, guys. Come on, YouTube, load up. There she is. Okay. Alrighty. Come on, work. There we go. Now I can kind of read your chat, guys, but I've got to look over there to do it because it doesn't come up on the screen at all. So you have to excuse the profile. We need to mute the sound over there. Okay. I have no idea what you're talking about when you talk about bullnose props, guys. I never did get to try out my antenna today. But hey, what the heck. Take care, Roadkill. Good luck with that. Oh, Lordy. What day was this? 9/62. Okay. Anybody want to volunteer to balance my checkbook? Can't make much money, but you get a lot of satisfaction. 9/62, that one's already in there. Good deal. Good morning, Cameron. How are you doing today? I'm just a little preoccupied right now trying to get some home business done. Can't get it done at home. I'm almost done. Well, Mel, good morning. How you doing? Yeah, I understand, Mel. Sometimes it feels like that. All I gotta keep track of is the day it goes in, because that's the same day it all comes out. And I know that feeling. Okay, Gene. Have a good rest of the day, okay? Mel, am I properly attired today? You know what I forgot to do, my friend? I forgot to have you sign it right up underneath here. So, next time, we'll meet again. I'll get you to sign it. I gotta make one more entry as soon as I find the right account. There it is. Okay. So where are you headed today, Mel? By the way, today is what we call in the Army. There you go. That sounds good, man. Today's what we call red hat and red shirt Friday, so I think I picked the right red hat. I didn't wear my Alabama, because that's crimson, that's not red. This is red. This is sharp. And let's see, today is the 5th. Woo! And one more thing and I'll be done. 5118. All right, good deal. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Crawley. How are we doing? Morning, Chris. Welcome. Oh boy. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Woo. Whoa. Mel. Wow. That's a bite. Good, Mr. Crawley. I think I got to see all your videos yesterday, Mr. Crawley. If I missed one, I apologize. I tried to catch them all. My screen, when I go there to look at my notifications, is so busy, it's hard to tell what I've seen and haven't seen. Oh, man. Oh, man. Mel, I'll keep you in my prayers, buddy. I'll keep you in my prayers. No, they were okay, Mr. Crawley. I always get a good time when I watch your videos. That's for sure. Yep. I've never thought of doing a punch out with a Phantom, or a Mavic for that matter, to be truthful. I did one with the Wizard, the one and only time I got to fly it for any length of time. But I never thought of doing a punch out with a Phantom. That was kind of neat. Never really much thought of those as being powerful. Well, I hope so, Mel. Don't need grief like that in your life. Nobody does. So, hopefully it'll hold. Well, yeah, I'll tell you what has amazed me is Gary Foster. What accident was that, Gary? What amazed me was that Mavic 2 Pro. It cooks along at 31, 32 miles an hour in P mode. And it does a true 45 in sport mode. I had it out yesterday. I tried to one of the local peanut farmers started harvesting his crop, and I tried to fly it up there in time to get there. Well, I got there as they were packing everything up, so I got a good picture of the vehicles that do the harvesting process, but not so much the process itself. So I'm hoping I'm home when they do the fields around my house, so I can get some good things about that, because I think it would be interesting to some folks. Ooh, Gary. Ouch. I hadn't heard that. Oh, oh. Well, I had a co-worker one time when I was a deputy sheriff. He was our sergeant, and he had just nothing but a numb for one of his thumbs, and they tried to tell him he had to retire because he couldn't shoot. And I got news for you. He figured out how to be able to shoot without that thumb. He did just fine. So he's gone from this world now, though. Quite a few years, too. Oh, it's all back on? Sorry for the crackling. I'm trying to open my Fig Newtons, guys. Well, they say they're going to vote today and tomorrow on Kavanaugh, so maybe that shit will finally be off my news. I'm tired of seeing it. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of seeing the mess that they made of it. Oh, yeah. This is something I didn't wear the entire time I was in the Army flying, my friend, because there's so many little counter pins and counter keys, or whatever you want to call them, on aircraft, that if you were ever to fall and your ring gets hooked. So I wore it around my neck on my dog chain, which is dog tags. It's supposed to be improper, but I'm sorry, I was going to wear it. Just didn't ever wear it here. And a friend of mine fell off the tail rotor while he was pre-flighting, and his ring finger hooked, and he had his ring on, and it tore the skin. It was like peeling a bone. You just cut it all the way up to here. They saved his finger, but he never had any feeling in it ever again. So yeah, you work around machinery, you don't wear one of these. I don't care what kind of machinery it is. But Carvey Vlogs, hello. I don't think you've been in here because you don't have a wrench. But welcome. And I'll tell you what, I'm tired of this thing not showing me all the chat. Let me check over here. Okay. Yeah, this, what happened with this guy was the ring came down, took the majority of the finger, and the finger balled up, but about right here, it got thin enough that the ring came off. And we rushed him over to we had a hospital back then, we don't have one now. All we have is the dispensary. But they were able to save it. It sure was nasty looking though. Well, it was until we kind of pulled the skin back down over the bones and kind of held that in ice while we took him over there. Did everything we could, but yeah, he didn't lose it, but he never had any feeling in it ever again. So, hey, that's the worst thing about serving in the service is you meet all these people that you make really good friendships over 5 or 6 years serving with them, and then when everybody retires, they generally go back to where they came into the Army, and you never see them again. We're not big on reunions. Certain units are, real important units. Ooh, yeah, I can imagine a quad. I can imagine one could take one off pretty easy. Those blades may not seem like they're that sharp, but when they're moving as fast as they are, they'll cut right through stuff. Breakfast. Sorry. Thank you, Gary. I will will check out later. I can't do it. I'm on my iPad right now. So I'll come back and check to make sure I've got you. Matter of fact, let me make a note. That'll be the easiest way. Oh, I missed that one. Well, thank you. Best I can do is that. And I will get you later, Shauna. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. That's what this place is all about, guys, is meeting new people who share interests, whether it be FPV, cinematography with drones, RC cars and trucks. Take it, whatever you want. Oh man, yeah. That's one thing that Chris Justice told me a long time ago, and I totally believe him. Good morning, Gosha, or Gosha. Welcome. Is if you're gonna do any programming with beta or anything, you know, binding in the house, get those props off. And it may be a pain, but I can't buy any more of these. So, yep. There's been a lot of helpful people out there. Oh, I better not go to a cooking channel this morning. I'm already hungry. Yeah, I'll bet, Slippery. The Mad Quad, or the Rogue Quad, bouncing all over the place. Ew. I gotta remember to call the wife and wake her up at 7:30. She's got an appointment today. Yeah, that's it. They're pretty much, these are issued for a lifetime. You generally don't get them back. I've seen people get things back after they've been cut off. Yep, no place like home, Mr. Crowley. Have you got your ruby red slippers on? That's the only way that works. I don't know if that would work. Oops. Hang on. Checking out my other pewters. Yeah, I'm waiting for it to get cool. Oh, cool. Take care, Gary. Alrighty. Well, here it goes again. And things are looking good when the 10th gets here. Okay, not bad. Looking okay. Yeah, it did seem to get a little far away there yesterday on the video. So Shawnee, you're from down under. We got a lot of folks in here from down under during the daytime. It's a beautiful country. One of these days I'll make it there. Okay. Sorry I have to keep over here and keep this stuff running, folks. It's not wanting to cooperate today. Okay. Doc Sid put up a new video. That'll be some interesting things to watch. Ooh, new cam, huh? Oh, and a new ESC. My nephew liked Australians so much when he visited. He lives there now. He's been living there a good many years now, at least 7 or 8. I'm not sure which area he's in. Excuse me. I don't see him very much because I don't have a Facebook, but my wife chats with he and his wife regular because she has a Facebook. But yeah, he moved there, married a local girl, and having a great time. He's a landscaper for, like, well, you know, around houses and stuff. You're in Queensland, okay? Yeah, he found his niche in life, that's for sure. Ooh, a 2.1. You should have a lot more field of view, wouldn't you? With that. That'd be interesting to see. Not another one. Jeez, Camero. Is it the season for them or what? We're supposed to have a few good days. Like I said yesterday, I had to real quick launch the Mavic right after I got home. And I almost got there in time to see them finishing harvesting the field, but best I could do was get the vehicles. Wow. 25. Woo! Oh. Okay, Shauna. Remember, everybody, we're just warming you up for the Roger, Kim, and Val show on Canadian Drone Hub, 9 o'clock Eastern. I'll be there for a little bit today, but I've got an appointment at 8:30 my time, so I'll only be there for about 10 minutes probably. And then I'll have to head out. Well, maybe you'll get to fly, Slippery. Take care, Gosha. Thanks for stopping by. Wow, we got 11 likes today, guys. This is awesome. You guys rock. Let me check something out on Dick over here. Yeah. Helps if you use the right mouse. Oh, I don't have to do that. I can do this. There we go. Okay. All right. Got that straight. Rodney, good morning. How are things going? You lost your internet. I guess you found it? I'm doing fine. Yourself, Rodney? Man, I wish I could lock this up. Sounds good, Slippery. Today it's a beautiful day here. It has been for a week. Don't know what the 3-day weekend's going to hold, but I'm hoping at least one of those days I get to go out and fly. But unfortunately, it's back to the, well, I don't say unfortunate, really, back to the camera drones until I can get my Wizard back up. Okay, Mel, have a good one. Good luck with the truck. I'll keep you in my thoughts, buddy. Hope it holds up for you. I know it's got to be a big pain in your side right now. You take care. I'm telling you guys, Mel ever gets close to you and wants to join up and like fly with you, you need to do it, okay? You'll have a super good time. Really will. Yeah, I understand. But you got to understand the FPV is great. I understand all that. But that, no, I don't have goggles yet. I pretty much made up my mind I'm going to save up for Fat Sharks, I do believe. And right now, the wife and I are saving for a trip in January. She wants to go to a very special spot that we used to go to every year when we had to stop. So right now, all that kind of stuff's got put on hold. So unless I already own it, I'm probably not going to be acquiring anything new. But those cinematography drones, you know, like the Spark and the Mavic Air and things like that, they give me the view that I used to get when I flew. And it's really relaxing for me to go out and do that, even if I don't film. I mean, I fly a lot and don't film everything anymore. When I first started, it was like take off, turn the camera on. Come back, turn the camera off. And videos were really, really long and they were huge. Now I only go to a specific place and then video that specific thing I flew to see, and then turn everything off and come back. But they just give me a different view of the world. I know it's kind of boring, but it's definitely not FPV, that's for sure. I should have waited on my Wizard until I got my run cam, but I was so anxious to get it out and fly, and I never did get any video of some of the things I was able to make it do. Yep, you got it. Take care, Mel. God bless. Hey, if it's what you want to do, man, then do it. You know, you only go around once. You gotta make the most of it. You know, you set your own priorities. Don't let anybody else set them for you. Well, unless you're married, I guess. No, we kind of share priorities. Yeah, and that's why I want to save up. I don't want to just get any old pair to get by on, because then I'll always wish I had waited and got the fat sharks. So that's what I'm going to have to do. Yeah, it would be slippery, but you know, nothing wrong with not having all that stuff. It depends on what you want, man. I missed Mr. Crawley's. Yeah, that's right. It only goes so far, Mr. Crawley. Right now, there's several things that need to be paid off before I can start spending money like I want to. But soon, Henry, things will start getting paid off. Oh yeah. Yeah. And then the funny thing is, you go to Fat Sharks and everybody has their own opinion of what's the best pair of Fat Sharks to have. So now you don't want to make a mistake and get the wrong kind or the wrong model. So I'm just holding off. When I can walk up to the man, tell him to order them and pay cash, or go online and pay cash, that's when I'll get them. I watch all kinds of videos on them, and hell, the guys that do the videos can't agree which ones are the best. So yes, that's by all means slippery. There's nothing wrong with the hobby of FPV. There are many, many worse things out there that people could want to get involved in. I just realized my buttons weren't buttoned. I forgot this shirt had these. They look kind of stupid when they're not buttoned. There we go, that's better. Let me see what that was. I missed it. Yeah, I was sorry to hear your VTX wasn't working on the Wizard there, Mr. Crawley. I didn't make hardly any live feeds last night. I stopped by and dropped likes at a bunch of them, but I didn't get to actually sit there and watch very many of them at all. Oh yeah, I understand. I'm all for it, man. I don't know if you can call it a healthy addiction, but it's a better addiction than others. You know, that's for sure. Let me get that out of the way. Yep. And there's a lot worse things you could get addicted to. Yeah, I watch the videos because I figure those people that have them know more than I do. Oh, okay. Did you not notice? Oh, I guess if it's on and it gets pulled out, that's going to fry the, because you never turn it on unless that antenna's connected, because that VTX will fry itself. So I guess if it did come out during flight and was powered on, it would fry it, wouldn't it? I remember when I got mine, that was the first thing I did was I put that antenna on. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'll see how the glasses do. I have used them with a unique goggles on the Typhoon H, and the glasses were just fine. But okay, Rodney Bill, have a good one. Okay, I'll come back and get that slippery. I can't do it right here because this thing will turn into a black hole if I try to go anywhere with it. But it is a much better way of doing these than my laptop was, I think. I did forget to see, I'll just divide by 2. I forgot to check and see just how many gigs I was using up. I don't even think it was a half a gig yesterday to do this live feed. So if that's the case, I should be able to get through a month easy. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah, I think with a built-in DVR, that might be a good thing. But then again, you know, I often wonder, you know, if that goes out, do you end up buying another set of goggles? So would you be better off with the goggles that don't have a built-in DVR and you have to attach one to them? I don't know. A lot of decisions have to be made, and money's not there right now anyway, so I've got plenty of time to rationalize which one I want to get. Yeah, that's a good idea, Slippery. I wonder why they don't all just lower the power when they lose the antenna. Because I've heard so many people burn them out. Yeah. That's interesting. Let me click over here and read back, because I can't read back on this one very easy. Okay. Okay. I'll have to remember those. That's good. Good information this morning. Good deal. Oh, there's got to be a way to turn that off. I guess not. Man, I'll tell you what, you ought to keep them, man, just in case. You never know. I like having spare things around. So if my primary goes down, I've got a spare. That's why I've got 2 iPad Pros. One here and one at home. Hopefully they won't both go down at the same time. Of course, this is the only one that's hooked up to the phone, but they can both use the hotspot. That's an idea. You never know. I'm one of those guys. I can't remember who it was yesterday was mentioning about Spatial D. I cannot fly a simulator that simply has. I'm talking about an actual one you sit in and fly kind of simulator. If all it does is have the visual move and not the simulator itself, my proprioceptive sense is so strong, I get disoriented. So I'm hoping that if I can sit down and fly FPV, that won't be a problem, but ain't no guarantee. I know when I flew the Typhoon H, I didn't get disoriented, but boy, it sure was hard to deal with knowing where you were initially. Kirk, good morning. How are things in Houston? It's kind of funny. The chat shows up over here, and then it shows up over here just a second later. Well, maybe 2 or 3 seconds. That's kind of funny. So evidently the phone's got a little bit of a lag on my end. Oh, right, Kirk. I know you've been looking forward to that. I hope you have a blast, man. You know we want videos now. Well, that's what I'm hoping, Slippery, but I always thought I'd get used to flying a simulator that didn't move, and I can't stand those things. How many days is that going to be, Kirk? Well, even if you can't post it while you're there, my friend, get some stuff up after you come back. Nothing wrong with that. 2 whole days. Woohoo! Well, I hope you have a blast. I can't imagine you not having a blast. You got skills. You know, most of you guys are coming here to fly have pretty good skills. That's for sure. Oop, 7:30, guys. Hang on a second. I'm going to mute the mic. I got to make a phone call. Alrighty, folks, I'm back. Just had to try to get 2 calls out of the way. I got 1 done. So that's in South Carolina, Kirk. Sounds like fun. Yeah, that's for sure. Got a question though. Do they broadcast that thing anywhere? Like on YouTube or on TV or? Sounds like a pretty big event. Richard and Janet, good morning. Welcome. Oh, cool. I'll have to watch out for those. Hopefully I've got the people that'll be doing them. Oh, by the way, folks, thank you for coming in today. There's a possibility I will not be on Saturday morning. I've got to get my grass cut. And the best time for me is 6 o'clock in the morning. That's cool. I'll have to watch out for those. Just have fun, my friend. You deserve it. But anyway, I probably won't be on tomorrow morning. I've got to get some work done now. If it rains and the grass can't be cut, by all means, I'll be back on, because that sometimes happens, and I'll just have to cut it later in the day. But I try to, if I can get it started at 6, I'll be done by 9. It won't be very hot. Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for live feeds. So that must be this weekend then, Kirk, right? If you're flying out. Okay. This is baffling. The chat comes in on this computer faster than it does on the iPad, but the video is about 3 minutes behind on that computer. That's weird. Chat's almost instantaneous from the looks of it, but over here it's not. And watch this, folks. Oh, didn't work. That would figure. Now it'll work. See how long that takes. Yeah, he finally made it in. Okay. Wasn't too long. Good morning, Michael. How's your day going in Philly? Diamond Love, good morning. Excellent. Got a short flight in yesterday, Michael, but I didn't post anything. I'm trying to gather up some filming of some harvesting of peanuts and cotton and such, and then I'm going to put them all together in one little video. But I got some of the peanut machines yesterday, and I got some pictures of some really nice cotton after they've already defoliated. Aerial views. Hang on just a second. Let me get you wrenched up. Yeah, not bad. Doing pretty good today. looking forward to a 3-day. Of course, it's pretty much planned out. Get work done around the house and get caught up on things before winter sets in. So far, we're doing fine. I don't think we've had any trolls today. I've been trying to pay attention to the chat. But you guys know what to do. You've got wrenches. Smack 'em one. Okay, good, Michael. Get that confidence back. You do have a nice area to fly, that's for sure. You really do. I know what I haven't seen in a while. I haven't seen any of the ships in the St. Lawrence Seaway. Can't remember who is it. Is it New Hampshire Flyer that does those? I can't remember who does them. I'm going to have to go back and make sure I'm still subbed because evidently people have been losing subs. No, Dick's gonna stay out of trouble today, Mr. Crawley. Yep, he's gonna stay out of trouble. By the way, guys, if you support him and he doesn't support you back, there's a reason. He's my alter ego, Dick James. I use him for, like, if you get to $4.99 and you need one more, I'll give you one and put you over the top. That's all I do with him. He has no content. He gives me an extra like a day, I guess. But I haven't been doing that. Oh man, I can't read fast enough. No problem, Michael. Take your time. Takes a long time to get one up. Oh no, what did I just see? Oh, okay. That's in the past tense, you crashed it. I actually had a funny crash one time. I was in the front yard with the Mavic Air, and I thought I had it in P mode so the forward and backward sensors would work, and I started backing up because the dogs were getting closer and closer. Then I realized I had it in sport mode. I got stuck in a bush. Didn't hurt it though, but it didn't see the bush because the sensors were off in sport mode. I know you've heard this from me before, but I sure wish I had drones when I was in Europe for 6 years. Man, the things I could have documented and saved. Oop. I forgot I was working on stuff over there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I imagine, yeah. Yeah, that would not be good. Yeah, that would not be good. I got my, back when I had my Karma, I got it dirt cheap because the guy bought the Karma, and I don't know how much you guys know about the GoPro Karma, but he bought the Karma, and the Karma comes with the stabilizing grip, and he took it out on a boat, and he flew around the boat with the Karma and took pictures, and got it back in the boat, and just fine. Well, then he took the grip and put the gimbal in the grip, and was taking pictures on board, and somehow he dropped it in the Gulf. So now he's got a Karma with no camera, no gimbal, and I picked it up dirt cheap. Went out and bought the grip itself, and I flew that thing for a long time. I enjoyed it. I'll tell you, I really liked the controller for the Karma. They were headed in the right direction. Just didn't have any range with it, but their controller was awesome. The screen on that controller was every bit as bright as a crystal sky, and nice little joysticks, very simple operation, on and off button, automatic takeoff, return to home, you know, very simple. Flew great. Couldn't get it to go more than 1,800 feet away before it started dropping signal and dropping video. So it really wasn't much use to me. But it was a good little flyer, I'll say that. And his was the second generation. I never had a flyaway with it, and I deliberately broke signal with it to see how it would return home, and it did fine. Not as good as a Mavic or a DJI product, but it did okay. So anyway, I sold it to somebody for a lot more than what I paid for it to get it. Of course, I did have to add the GoPro camera and the gimbal, because the original one to that one was in the ocean. Well, the Gulf. God knows how far down. Yeah, you could probably use one. I'm sure Mr. Crawley set one up like that. I'll tell you, I know I keep mentioning Mel, but the man is serious. When he comes to fly with you and he does a little interview of you, he's got a tripod running with a DSLR doing the video. He's got 2 recorders running for the voice to make sure he doesn't miss anything. And it was just a wonderful time. We had a great time. I just wish we could have done more and gone more places. Hang on, I missed that one. Lashko, good morning. Yeah, I pretty much guarantee you, if you flew straight into a post and broke your drone, you're probably going to get a lot of views. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that Mavic 2, I got to get in and dial it down a little bit in P mode, because I'm here to tell you, when I fly in P mode, I sometimes am flying pretty darn close to things, and that thing will scream. Good morning, Kim. My goodness, I don't believe it. You're out of bed. Good morning, buddy. Thanks for dropping by. It means a lot when somebody gets up early to jump in here. It really does. I have to do it every day. Yeah, it's that would definitely get a lot of views. But yeah, I've got to find a way to tone that thing down a little bit, because boy, she screams. I mean, she right to 31 miles an hour in a heartbeat. I hand flew her back yesterday, just for grins. I couldn't believe how fast she was moving, because the Mavic Pro, the original, in P mode, I think the most you get out of it's like 21 or something. Good morning, Momo. Net Dragon. Goodness gracious. It's okay, man. It's not an obligation for you to come in here. You can oversleep. Yep. Well, man, big smile on my face. Lots of people showing up today. Yep. Unfortunately today, Kim, if Roger's not in there yet, I'm not going to be able to do anything but drop a like on the show. I've got an appointment at 8:30 my time. So about the time you guys come on, I'm going to be able to go in sit in the room and drop a like. But then I got to get going because I got to be over on main post for a meeting at 8:30. I'll probably be back before you guys go off because you guys stay on till almost 11 my time, so I should be back here by then. That should not be too hard for me to do. But yeah, I'm barely going to be able to get in there and get back out. Yeah, Mel had the Zoom, and he did a dolly Zoom up there at that windmill that we flew, and that was really cool. It worked really good. And I've got the Pro. I went with the Pro because I wanted the Hasselblad camera. You know, I wanted that 1-inch sensor on a drone that was more compact than my P4P. And I'll tell you, I'm very happy with it for the most part. I'm a little upset with DJI still. I cannot find any way to get the new update for my Mavic Air. No matter what I try, it fails. It gets to 100% download, 30% uploaded to the machine, and then it fails every time. Yes, ma'am, you sure did. I appreciate it. How's your dad doing? So you're doing a crash video, Ariel? Is that what I heard? Boy, we got some people for you to add to your video. Myself included. Oh no. That dragon. Sorry to hear that, buddy. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, DJI's been dropping the ball, Kim. I'm sorry, but they've been dropping the ball. I turned in a trouble ticket this time rather than just sending them a little email, and I probably still won't hear back because they're still going to say it's your tablet or it's your phone. That's bullshit, okay? That's just bullshit. Pardon my French. I appreciate it, NetDragon. Yep. Well, as long as he's sleeping well, that's good. He was a fun person to do a Q&A with. That sure was. And Mo, when I asked him if he knew Robert Fuller, and he said no, I was kind of surprised because Robert Fuller was Dr. Brackett on Emergency. And then I figured out why he didn't know him as Robert Fuller. Robert doesn't like to be called Robert. Robert likes to be called Bob. That's what he goes by, Bob. So I can understand why he didn't remember the name Robert. But we meet Robert once a year over in Memphis when they have a film festival over there. And it's a great time, really is. Super great time. Great 3 days is had every time we've gone. So, but yeah, that interview with your dad, that was priceless. Really was. Yeah, they keep saying, oh, it must be the program. You don't have the current. Baloney, okay? Just baloney. I have uninstalled and reinstalled DJI Go 4 on so many things recently, trying to get the update to go on my Mavic Air that I'm tired of it. I'll still fly it. I hope it doesn't fly away, but go back to China. Maybe that's the way it needs to be fixed. It'll take off someday and fly back to China and say, fix me. But I'm seriously thinking about seeing if Frank up at Carolina Drones will work on it for me. And then the other bad thing, I get my Mavic 2 in, and it doesn't have the 2 modes that I'm trying to get back on the Mavic. Oh, yeah. I understand that, Dragon. She'll be okay. That's just a sad thing. I've got 2 dogs that my long-haired border collie, he's starting to feel the pain. He's on glucosamine for his joints and things like that. And every once in a while we got to put him in his bed because he sleeps with us at night rather than him just jumping up there. And the other one is my big black lab that you have probably seen on my, well, you may not have seen him. He won't sit still for a camera, but he was on my video. He is getting old, moving slow. So, yeah, it's one of those things you're not going to want to see happen. And I get to see it happen 9 times. It's not going to be fun. Let me read that again. Can I know hitting a troll? His name is Tommy. He's an egghead. I'll leave that up to the bunch there, buddy. I don't know. Don't know if I'm going to go do that. Number one, I got to be on the road here in about 6 minutes. So. Yeah, it's a sad thing, but I mean, we give them good homes, we take care of them, so you know they had a good life, and that's all they can expect, really. But yeah, they get to be such a part of you that yeah, when they're gone, your life just ain't the same. Your daily routine changes. For the most part, you can disagree if you want, but eventually time heals and all you remember is the good times. That's it, not the bad times. So, hey, Kim, I forgot to ask you, did Roxy ever get your, did she ever get your drone? I showed that to my wife yesterday when I watched it. Not the one where you were flying the Ghost, but the one where you were flying the little Whoop. My wife goes, that dog's going to get that drone. I said, that dog gets that drone, won't be no more drone. It'll be gone. Poof. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to turn, going over to Dick James here. And he won't let me do that, so I'll have to do it over here. Gonna put him back on his home page. Alright, here we go. Yeah, she was having a ball. Yeah, my black lab, he goes wherever I go. Whenever we're outside, I don't even need a leash. I put one on him when we get close to the road, though, just in case, but he pretty much stays right with me. So, yep, they're wonderful animals. By the way, Net Dragon, I had another talk with Henry, and he said not only no, but hell no. I can't ship them to you, so I'm sorry. She has her own drone for chewing. Yeah, I love my black lab. That old boy, he was born in our house. Randy's Paranormal, good morning. Let me wrench you up. Oop, hang on. Okay, Lash. I had one in here either yesterday or the day before, and Roger took good care of him. He nuked them right then and there. And it was like thermonuclear warfare. Boom. Gone. So. Oh, Kim, you don't have a wrench. How the heck did that go? That's right. This was your first visit. There you go, buddy. Sorry about that. Well, this has been one of the better ones, guys. We got 17 likes. I am so happy. Guys, I'm going to have to shut it down. I've got like 2 minutes till, and I have got to be out of here by 5 after. And I definitely want to log into Roger's show before I leave so he can get some view time off of me. So thanks for everybody, especially the folks that hadn't been here before and took the time out of their day to come in so early in the morning. But thank you very much. God bless. Have a great day. and fixing to shut it down, guys. Thanks again.